Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Watch your Ascension level 10 start each run cursed. Let's do it. Upgrade a card. Random common relic. Transform 2 cards. Random boss relic. You know, an upgraded eruption is actually pretty good. It's 1 energy, and with eruption and 2 strikes, you can do 24. You can do 33 damage, which is pretty good immediately. So I think I'm actually just going to upgrade it. Yes, we could go full random and take a random boss relic. Maybe it'll give us Snekawai. Sure, we can transform 2 cards and maybe we'll get a 1 energy eruption, or like a retain crescendo. Random common relic could give us anything. Probably your best common relic is Anchor, although I don't know if Oddly Smooth Stone or Vira are common, but they would be good as well. I think you just go an upgraded eruption, and you say that this is saving you energy. We have taken a very minor energy relic. That's what we have right now. Now we do have the miracle. Unlike the last run, we actually can play that. But I don't know, I kind of stand by this. We'll see how it plays out, especially against, you know, elites and whatnot. Wow, this sucks. But they're all dead anyways. We just have to wait a turn. But we'll see. You're doing 26 damage. Well, obviously you're dead first. Follow-up Bowling Bash Protect. I really like Protect. You know, for 2 energy, you can basically block all of Lagavulin's attack. You know, it's a decent cost benefit against the Gremlin Knob. You're happy to have it against the obelisks, just in case you don't get any other blocks. Follow-up is extra energy, especially if you enter Eruption. And you can Eruption follow-up Vigilance on the same turn. But I'm gonna go Protect. And I guess I'm just going to immediately upgrade it. Why not? Upgrading Vigilance is also nice because if you upgrade the Vigilance, it's easier to play. Because otherwise, the Vigilance is a little expensive. I think you Erupt, Protect, Strike. Because now, 2 strikes will kill him. There's 1. Don't even need another one. Got an Eruption. Establishment. Yo, we have a Protect, and Establishment as a rare card is very difficult to get your hands on. I think we go immediately into a Retain build. We take every card that gives you Retain cards. We take Meditate. We take Reality cards. We take Study. Well, I guess if we have Master Reality Studies, okay, but I think we just go straight for Establishment. We already have a Protect, and we can make it free. And now it's innate. This seems incredible. Remove, transform, or upgrade. I mean, we could remove a basic defend? Or we could upgrade an attack? I mean, if we transform a card, it could be anything. It could even be something completely worthless. I guess we'll just remove a defend, since we've already added a Protect and we haven't upgraded defend, and then we'll go for... Jeez, I mean, I don't know. Do we go for another upgrade immediately and then an elite fight? And then another elite, and then lots of upgrading on this path? Sounds good to me. Smith will upgrade Vigilance. It's now, you know, more worth playing. Fight an elite. And I think Lagavulin is probably who we want. A good Eruption turn here will just do wonders. I don't know if this is good enough, but we will have a lot of energy on this turn. Still, you're going to do like 40 damage. But hopefully we can draw enough blocks to take none. I got to hit you at some point, though. Here we go. And the Protect is cheap, so if we do draw a cheap block... Or, sorry, if we draw Vigilance, we'll be able to put up enough block. I hate this turn. I mean, it should be obvious, but yeah, it's gonna suck a little bit. We should expect to kill you on the next turn, though. 2 strikes will do 20... Actually, we can Vigilance next turn and then kill you the turn after that. So I think what we're going to do is protect, defend, defend, play Eruption. We'll take 11, which sucks, but... we can block now. The draw we've gotten has sucked quite severely, but I still think we're okay. I mean, we have the protect, even though we're Dex and Strength down. We just gotta wait for a good turn to hit him. Eruption, Strike, Vigilance. I mean, we can do it. Eruption will take us to 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We'll take 5. This is going a lot slower than I had anticipated, but to be fair, we have not upgraded, or sorry, we have not added any attacks to the deck. We're still base attack strength here, so it's actually hard for me to put out any damage. It honestly was not that bad, but it could have been a lot better. I think we need a Crush Joints. I think we need it. And I think it needs to be upgraded. Peace Pipe. Sure, we can remove strikes and defends. Tori, sure, it's good. What's happening? It's a lot of free attacks immediately. Okay. Keep protect. Skill apply vulnerability. Well, we have to play protect. Otherwise, I'd have to play 3 energy worth of defense in order to take none, which I do not want to do. Flying Sleeve's just lucky. Okay, retaining an attack. It's retain. It synergizes with establishment. We're going to take it. And we're basically immediately going to upgrade it because it is a pretty good synergy to have. I know we could upgrade the vulnerability, but ideally if we can vulnerability on one turn against the Gremlin Knob, it doesn't matter what we do. So, speaking of which, we might just want to go for a kill immediately, although it's extremely dangerous. And probably impossible. Not good draw, not good draw. If I try to slow play it, we could just end up dying. If I erupt strike and you do a big hit on the next turn, we could just die anyways. Although a protect will... I mean, the thing is, if we try to slow play it with Wrath up, then every strength we give him is going to be applied in duplicate. So I think we just want to, instead, Vigilance. We'll dump the Miracle early for 6 damage. And he only did the 8 attack on this turn. That is unfortunate. We only took 1 thanks to Tori, though. 6, 6, 6, 6. So 12, 12, 12, 12. It's 48. That's not enough to kill you. But if we protect at the end, we're only take, well, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have the energy to do all that. So if we don't have the energy to do all that, we probably want to just play protect and then wait another turn. Even though I hate it. Because if we erupt, that's 9. These will do 12 each, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 12s. That's 48 damage plus 9. That's only 57 damage. We still need to do another 10, which we can't do. And we'll take probably about 17 damage. But if we wait, maybe we can kill him on a future turn, but we won't have Eruption to do it. This is such a like interesting good start with the establishment, but then we've got nothing against the elites. We've hit too many question marks, I feel. We haven't added in enough attacks. I guess you hold on to Flying Sleeves. No, you play it free next turn for increased damage. Gonna take 9. Took another 15, and we are dead. All right. Should have probably gone hard on turn 1 instead of trying to slow play it. That's okay. We'll do it again. Tried to go way too slow against the Gremlin Knob. Should have just erupted immediately. And, you know, he would have only done 16 damage on the turn on the immediate turn after that, and then we probably would have killed him. So let's take a look. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. We could get a free elite, but we have to go through 3 question marks. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do it. It's been a while since we've taken this option anyways. So you're dead. We'll go with a Battle Hymn. We never have to add attacks at this point. I'll take the gold. I'll take a relic. 2 upgraded skills is decent, and we have a shop. Honestly, pretty good. Can't complain too much. And we will get a free elite out of this too. Yep, right there. So, tiny chest. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. This has changed since the last time since before I started trying these Watcher Ascensions. Usually, what this used to be is, it was ambiguous. There's a small chance of a question mark being a treasure room. Well, now it tells you. And there's actually a counter on it too. Every 4th question mark is a free treasure room. It's pretty good. More treasure on a run. Panacea is just a good card though, and we do want to have one of these in the deck. It helps with fasting. It helps with, vulnerabilities and frailties and stuff like that. We could remove a card and add a Panacea, or we could take Tiny Chest and get more relics by buying this relic. It's actually a bit of a tough call. I think I'm going to go Panacea though, and then we will remove a Strike since we have Battle Hymn. And at some point we'll try to upgrade that Battle Hymn to make it innate. And an innate Battle Hymn would be very nice. Take a 3rd eye there. We've got Lagavulin. He's dead. We get Shuriken and a regen potion. And a lesson learned. Wow, I really wish we had that on the, not the immediate last run, but the winning run that we had last. That would have been very nice with Fusion Hammer. But lesson learned is incredible, and we love it. So, Panacea. Defend. We can do 16 damage. We can't kill anyone. So, what we're going to do is strike you down. Play the Battle Hymn. I still want the attacks. We'll get lesson learned back pretty quickly. And kill you. Put up some block. Actually, let's 3rd eye to get back to lesson learned as quickly as we can. Because with the smite, we easily have a kill with lesson learned. We just need to get there. There we go. And now our deck is going to get so upgraded. Wave of the Hand is an easy take. Gremlin Knob, you are annoying. I'd like to save regen for Lagavulin or Obelisks. So I think what we're going to do is Wave of the Hand and then just play skills. I want to play Battle Hymn. We'll make him weak for a few turns, and by making him weak, hopefully we can take less damage and just kill him as soon as we can. Like, should we erupt? I really wish we could get Panacea on this turn. I don't want to erupt, though. If we erupt, we can gain strength. And then next turn we're going to have a 26 damage attack plus maybe another card. You're only doing 12, maybe 13. Let's do 12 and 12. I don't think we have you, even if we erupt, though. But we're going to be vulnerable on the next turn. You know, we will have vigilance on the next turn. All right, you know what? We got to hit you as hard as we can, I think. Wow. What great draw. Alright, we'll take 8. And we have you. Alright. Horncleat, second turn, 14 block. Pretty good. Perseverance as a retain block, I love. Bag of Prep, that's a very good relic to get. And we have to fight another elite on this path. Good God. I may have made a small miscalculation. Here's hoping we can get a nice attack turn, although we don't really have too many attacks. We have Battle Hymn, we need to play it. Next turn, what do we want? Attacks. Still not bad. You know, Perseverance is going to get upgraded. We're going to Erupt on this turn. Likely to draw Vigilance or Wave of the Hand next turn. But we have to go. That's a lot of damage. No, we don't have any attacks to draw to kill him. Or do we? That's 48 damage. We got him. Wait, how did I have extra energy on that turn? Oh, because the smite was 1, not 2. I was like, wait a minute, was that 4 energy of attack? It was not, which is good. Okay. I also did not pay attention to what was upgraded. Was it a defend? I don't know why, but I feel like the game prioritizes strikes and defends over everything else. Sanctity is nice for card draw. Deceive Reality for retain. I like a Sanctity. Are we gonna fight 4 elites? Are we actually gonna fight 4 elites on this floor? You get 21 HP. I think we go for the HP. We have Lesson Learned. Eventually the deck will get upgraded. We need to make sure we live through the Elite. And I'm going to do the Burning Elite because I actually feel like we have a pretty decent deck. So why not? Honestly, I will play that for a little bit more block. Well, block through weakness anyways. And Horncleat gave us 14 block on turn 2. I will never remember that, I'm telling you right now. So if we Sanctity Eruption... Actually, if we Eruption Smite Vigilance, we'll take no damage, and we might draw Lesson Learned. 2 energy. No, we can't play Sanctity, so we've got to do it like this. Eruption... Smite, Vigilance, we stall out, we're not going to be weakened, and there's Lesson Learned. Perfect. Dark Reaper, and Panacea is a great upgrade. Dark Reaper 890 asks, do you have any tips for this game? I haven't won yet. Keep practicing, you know, try to figure out different builds for the characters. You know, what build works for the Watcher, what type of build works for the Ironclad. You know, if you want a winning deck, Ironclad, go Strength. Silent, go Poison. Defect, go Orbs, Focus, Lightning, Frost, etc., etc. And, you know, just have fun. Try to figure out what works and what doesn't. What are good cards? What do you want to add to a deck? And add cards early. You know, early on with your basic strikes and defends in any run of Slay the Spire, you're going to be weak. You need to add in cards to make yourself strong, to give yourself better advantages. You need to play things for better value than 6 damage for 1 energy or 5 block for 1 energy. You need to play, 7 block for 1 energy that also scries. Wave of the Hand, which for 1 energy could save you more block over multiple turns. I believe in you. Foreign influence. Foreign influence. It could add very good attacks. If we upgrade it, it is free for 1 turn. Means it could work well with Eruption. It is a little bit... It does add a little bit of junk to the deck, but I mean, if you get this turn 1 with good draw and you erupt and you kill enemies quickly, maybe this is going to be very good. I don't know. It could be good, could be bad. I'm just going to try it anyways. I'm immediately going to upgrade because I think we'll live, and then we can just rest. And by resting, we should save HP in the long run, I think. So, Miracle. Actually, Wave of the Hand. Sanctity. Miracle. Fend. I will battle him instead of attacking or playing another block for additional weakness. Perseverance will be 7 block on this turn. And thanks to Horncleat, we actually don't even need to play it. Perfect. I will play Third Eye. Panacea Foreign Influence is acceptable next turn. I will hit you. I'll smite you. We're going to get a smite every turn. We might as well play him when we get him. I'm thinking save him for Eruption, but I don't think you save him for Eruption. I think you just play him. Go for the Eyes, Weave. Perfected Strike. Well, it's not 0 is the thing. It's going to be 2 energy. The upgraded Foreign Influence makes the card 0. I think you Weave, because we do have a Scry card, and we'll get it back. I'm going to Weave. It's not a very good play of Foreign Influence, but at least it costs 0. How do you unlock the Watcher? You just have to win with the other characters, I think. I think we're going to do this as well. Every smite is just, an enemy closer to death. As long as we put up 10 block a turn, we're not taking damage. It seems pretty good. And on this turn, we'd have to have 6 damage to kill you. We can kill you. But we're going to take 10. This might be a good time for the potion. I really want a lesson learned. We could stall, but I don't want my hand to get full of smites. So I think I'm just going to kill him. Foreign Influence did get upgraded. And then, play the Blood Potion. If I don't have to rest at the next bonfire, I would like not to. I mean, Hexaghost, you don't really want high HP. Because the Hexaghost doesn't care how much health you have. It will do more damage the more health you have. I mean, I guess it actually literally does care. Well, it's a pretty bad turn, but at least we're still doing 12 damage. That one, Comedian. Juzu Bracelet makes question marks no longer have combat encounters. Horncleat makes it so that on the second turn you gain 14 block. It's kind of like Anchor is 10 block on turn 1, Horncleat is 14 block on turn 2, and the Captain's Steering Wheel, whatever it's called, is 18 block on turn 3. There's a set of 3 different items that give you block every turn. And that's that. You are not dead, but you will die next turn, because I have a feeling we're going to get a smite. Well. Oh well. Okay, good blocks. We can actually get Weave back as well, so I'm actually I'm not going to play Wave of the Hand. We can only play it for 2 block, or with 2 blocks, which means he's going to be weak on this turn and the next turn, but after the next turn doesn't matter because this is just going to wear off anyway. So I think we actually go, with trying to do as much damage as we can in the next couple of turns, and we got Shuriken. I completely forgot about it because we haven't really been making it work on this fight yet, but there we go. Bottled Lightning Panacea. I do like Wheel Kick, but it's expensive. But it's draw, and we kind of need a little bit more offense. We can't just rely on... Well, actually, we can just rely on Battle Hymn. That's the whole point. Battle Hymn, every single turn gives us a free attack. Well, it's not free. You gotta pay 1 for it, but it's an attack for 12 damage. For 1, which is better than a strike, and it's technically better than Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick is 20 damage for 2. And we have Shuriken, so we should play cheaper attacks. See, I'm gonna skip the card, and we are gonna upgrade. We're doing a lot of upgrading, and I like it. So there's Panacea, there's Battle Hymn. We could make you weak on the next turn. So I will. I don't want to draw through it. We're doing no damage, but we have our winner out, Smite. And we have 14 block on this turn as well, so we can probably just hit defend. Panacea does nothing against this guy, but it's still worth having. So, we might take 12. Ooh. Eviscerate will never be playable again, but on this turn, it's 36 damage. Thunderstrike does 0. Dropkick, we never make him vulnerable. So you either take Eviscerate or you skip. I'm going to take it to make it free and to have attacks, and I am going to Erupt. And we're going to take 12. We gain 1 strength, that's acceptable. Now you're doing 24. This would be a good turn to possibly exit state. Although, maybe we just take 24 and hit you hard. I mean, if I Wave of the Hand, Sanctity, we make you weak. Perseverance, we probably take 18 damage. We'll probably take nearly none, but then you're going to do another attack on the turn after that, I think. No, you'll take the next turn off? I forget how you work. Buff, big hit, right? You know? Keep Perseverance. We'll keep the Smites in hand. We're going to play them at some point. Might as well be now. And you're hitting me for 9. You can hit me for 9. I'm going to do 75 damage, a little bit more, thanks to that strength up. Now you're going to take a turn off. And now is kind of where I think we should try to stall for the lesson learned. You are doing 32 damage. But Vigilance is coming up on the turn after this one. As is Eruption. I don't know if we can stall. Like, we can kill him. It's a boss. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm worried about not being able to kill him or put up enough block in the future. And thanks to having Battle Hymn and a... Do we have a Protect? Perseverance. I think you take Establishment. We could take Master Reality, but I think getting the cards for free is a little bit better. Because then when you Wrath, you can play them all. I do like Master Reality, but I think you go with Establishment. Doubles the effectiveness of potions. Exit Calm, gain additional energy. Transform, strikes, and defends. Well... I hate the idea of transforming, because if we get rid of all of our strikes and defends, maybe we won't have attacks, maybe we won't have blocks. But we could also get very good cards that we can upgrade, thanks to Lesson Learned. Exiting Calm. I'm not really entering calm that much, even though I should be. Sacred Bark is nice. You know, double the effectiveness of potions. Potions are extremely powerful. But you have to get the potions. Whenever you exit calm, gain an additional energy. It's kind of like an energy relic, except not, and we only have Wrath. Transform, do it, no balls. I think I might transform because I don't really know what else to do. We get Study, Blasphemy, Weave, Cut Through Fate, Crescendo, Flurry of Blows, and Halt. So we are very low on block, which makes me extremely scared. I have taken Pandora's Box before, but it has been a long time. I think we are going to have to go heavy into card removal all of a sudden. We don't have a Peace Pipe on this one, but I think we have to go card removal. So it's like shop, skip all elites. We have Juzu Bracelet that we could go heavy question marks and hope for card removal. Like, this path actually seems pretty good now. Okay, yeah, because we have Juzu Bracelet. But this is horrible. This is actually pretty awful. I'm kind of glad we got... I'm kind of lucky, I should say, we got block early. We'll take 1 damage. Thank God for Horncleat. It's doing nothing. Yeah, we gotta remove a lot of cards. We have a lot of things in this deck that just all of a sudden don't really add anything to it. Blasphemy could work. I think Choke is pretty good. If we Crescendo, we can halt for 12 block. I think we have to Blasphemy to kill this guy. He's gonna do 21 damage. I have no blocks because we've removed them all from the deck. So let's just do it and then kill him because we have to. As much as I would like to stall for the also, hey, we've learned Blasphemy does not override, or Panacea does not protect you. We just have to kill him. I'll take a Protect, we need it. Remove a card, upgrade strikes and defends. Well, that's easy. Remove the... These are the cards we added. These are the cards that were added. Blasphemy can still help. That's the first time you've seen me use Blasphemy. I used it a few runs ago. I forget when, but it was on the elite fight on the 4th act. I used Blasphemy to kill the enemies. I remember. I think I'm going to dump Halt. It is free block, but I'd rather have other cards. Might get rid of Flurry of Blows instead. It's not that much damage, and I have other things I want to do with my energy. I'm going to fight you guys. I'm incredibly scared. Panacea helps significantly. Like, Panacea is unbelievably useful here because it stops the negative dex gain. Dagger Throw, Twin Strike, Bane. We don't have strength, and we can't gain strength. I'm going to take a Dagger Throw. Like, Crescendo? 24 and 18. Wave of the Hand to make him weak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy being played on the turn. We can draw a card and discard it. Oh. This turn's gonna suck. Can we slow play it? No, I think you got a Crescendo. Well, not Crescendo, but I think you Erupt for the damage. Then we'll have 3 energy, Smite, Wave of the Hand, Dagger Throw, you draw a card, and you're probably going to play it. Okay. So this will do 27 damage, and this will do 36. 36 will kill Pointy. 27, we might as well focus on Bear. And we're not going to play Study. And actually, another block is pretty good. So Wave of the Hand, and we start with 14 block on a turn. Again, pretty good. Sorry, this is not triple damage, this is double damage. We'll kill Bear. Make them all weak. We do take a little bit of damage. I'm not running the numbers, so we take 9. I ran the numbers. And we're still in Wrath. we could Blasphemy, but we're not killing him. Halt. Weave. Smite. Barely a kill. Third Eye. Lesson learned I want next turn. We're taking 6 damage. I guess you just accept it and you say, hey, lesson learned will kill you. We're at least upgrading a card, but that was annoying. I'll take another Perseverance. Retain is what we want to see. Yes, I will obtain a special relic. It's 3 strength permanently with Panacea. Someone said the death is not a buff, or, sorry, the death is a buff, not a debuff. Originally, I think Panacea would block it, and then they patched it, is the thing. But yes, so strength down will be blocked by Panacea, so we have that strength permanently now. That's a pretty good synergy. I think we will Foreign Influence for a Hyper Beam. Now, can I draw something that gives me Wrath? That would be perfect. That's basically 30 damage, but it's not quite lethal. With Weave, it would be. We can kill one on this turn, I think. Oh, hey, we prevented the focus down. Perseverance got upgraded. Let's block. You might as well play the Battle Hymn so you get your attacks out. And honestly, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. Than I thought I had any right to go. We're actually killing enemies, and we're not taking a whole lot of damage, usually. Already played a Foreign Influence. Just kill him. I do like Wallop. We're not really Divinity, but Wrath Wallop is still a lot of block and damage. It's only 12 by default. And it's not Retain. Maybe if it's not Retain, we should ignore it, because Establishment's going to make all Retain cards free. So I'm going to skip that card. It's hard because the Wallop is upgraded, but I think we need to focus on getting this deck a little bit better constructed at this point in time. I'm going to take it. I've immediately changed my mind. Now, I am going to Smith. We're going to upgrade Establishment. We need to make cards free. We have to fight at least one elite. So let's go this path to hit the question mark. We'll pay for a Relic or Calcum. It's not too bad. Get another upgrade in while we have a moment. Blasphemy will retain. No, thank you. Wave of the Hand for 2 block is pretty nice. Study is being cheap. I've never played it yet because it's too expensive. Perseverance is good block. I'm gonna go Wave of the Hand for the weakness. Damaru. At the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. I'll take it. We could add in some Divinity cards now and maybe make something work with that. Seems pretty nice. What happened? What happened to me? There was a weird particle effect coming out of me, and I'm like, wait a minute, did I do that? Did I do that? Well, this is a not good turn for damage. We're going to take 9. But hey, the Protect is cheaper. Foreign Influence. This is probably not the right turn for it, but it's going to be free. Yeah, I'll take a Crush Joints. We could Erupt, but I think that is a silly move. Or is it? I think we should Erupt, actually. We can Protect, Erupt, Miracle, Smite, Weave. Perseverance will get better, and we can probably Vigilance on the turn after that to get back down. You know? He's vulnerable in this turn. I think you go for it. I think you go for it. So Protect. We should take no damage. But we did, you know, 70 HP probably. Got him pretty low. Blasphemy is 22 plus 32. Blasphemy might be a kill. I would like to stall for Lesson Learned, though, if we could. Perseverance is 10 block. You're doing 21 damage. Perseverance plus Vigilance does get us there. Barely. And it's free, so we have 1 energy to play something else, which will probably be a Smite. We can always Crescendo on a future turn to kill him if we need to. Well, if we're doing that, we should save the Smite, because it's going to be free. Let's cut through Fate. We can't play either. Weave is worth playing. Vigilance and Perseverance, we take none, and we're just gonna stall out for either 1-turn KO or Lesson Learned. If we can block, perfect. If we can't block, well, we're gonna have to kill him. That's 19 damage. I hate that I actually cannot kill you on this turn. Are we gonna stall out for Lesson Learned now? Sorry, I'm thinking. I still don't know how I want to handle this. I mean, the upgrades are important, but we should probably strive to take as little damage as possible. We could optionally fight another elite in the future. Alright, I'm just gonna kill him. I kind of hate to do it, but I didn't see any way of actually getting out of that situation. I will admit, though, Oddly Smooth Stone is really good. A second Lesson Learned feels completely unnecessary. Yes, we could upgrade the deck faster, but it still doesn't seem super good. Wreath of Flame to make the next attack do additional damage in Wrath. I don't think we need it. Follow-up, I don't think we need it. We're going to skip those cards and go left. How many of these freaking bots I'm gonna have to ban today? Moobler, thank you for banning the weirdo bots. I haven't even noticed them. I guess they are slowly filtering in. You don't see this deck going to the Heart Says Milk Jug. I see it going, but it needs to get better. We need 4 energy is really the big thing. 4 energy makes this work. Panacea, Establishment, Battle Hymn, Miracle, Weave, Wallop. We need 4 energy, and I also need to remove certain cards or upgrade the cards to make them better, because I'm still kind of fiddling with not having enough blocks, having removed all the defends. I hate that they were removed, but dump that. Let's make them weak. Crescendo might kill the Chosen. I would like a Study, but the Study needs to be upgraded. It's way too expensive. Let's keep Crescendo, because it'll be free the turn after. And let's keep Sanctity. With Perseverance, we can actually get Study out. That might be an okay turn. It's gonna hit you. Wish I could have lesson learned, but we'll stall out the Chosen. With being able to retain cards, we can stall out the Chosen. Although we're gonna have a lot of smites, but I think we'll be okay. Pummel, or Hemo? Honestly, I'm gonna skip. We don't need it. Let's kill him. Study. So now we have a handful of free cards. Well, a few free cards. We will make you weak. For one turn. Maybe not super powerful. Well, for 2 turns, actually, which is not that bad. Don't have lesson learned yet. It's going to come back around very shortly, so let's make sure we are blocking enough. You're going to do 22. Well, there's more than enough block right there. We have Perseverance as well. Yeah, we should probably Crescendo, actually. Crescendo with attacks that we have, plus lesson learned, should hopefully get a kill on the next turn. We will be weak, but we're going to do double damage. That's 22, that's 44 at least. Plus the attacks that we have coming up. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Or if we just stall out, eventually we'll be able to do it. So you know what? I think we'll stall out. Got 1 strength, that's acceptable. Are we gonna insight? Yeah, I will. I don't know really what I'm drawing. Now I guess I'm just drawing through the deck. But having these Perseverances getting stronger means this guy's probably never gonna hit us. We do have a lesson learned now. And we have a smite and a wallop and a lesson learned. So that's 12, 12, 12. So that's 36 damage. So if we play all 3 of these, we can do 72 damage. Is that right? 12, 12, 12. That's 36. Times 2 is 72. That should be a kill. I really hope it's a kill, because we're going to do it. I can always put a block if the Crescendo doesn't work. What I'm worried about is since we're weak, one of these cards not doing 24, one of these cards doing 23 damage. But even then, we got him. Even then, we got him if one card does 23 damage. 24, 24, 25. 24, 24, 25. Meditate. Retaining cards and making them cheaper permanently is lovely. We don't have strikes. We don't need to study. We don't need calm. Finesse for block. I do like. It does synergize with Wave of the Hand. Shuffle to gain 6 block. I think we want finesse. I think we'll remove a card and take that finesse. I really like that. And maybe we'll even take Inner Peace, because then we can draw cards through the Meditate. Is there a theme yet to this deck? Random cards, that's all I see. The theme of this deck is honestly retain. We just need more retain. What are we going to remove? What are we going to remove? We want finesse. We want to remove I think weave. We need better cards early, and we don't really scry that much. Weave is gonna go. I will replace it with... I really want to get an Inner Peace, but we don't have the energy for it, unfortunately. I want Inner Peace for the draw, but we don't really have the energy to make it work. Although Meditate means that we can always bring it back and get more card draw out of it, but what are we going to play with the energy? We don't really have much to play with the energy except for free cards, which are free because they're retained and Establishment makes them free. So I think maybe we actually take nothing? Let's still hanging on to the Blasphemy. Blasphemy can function. It's gonna get removed at some point, though. I think. Could take a Sanctity for draw. Yeah. I'll take an Inner Peace to either enter Calm. It's fine. To either enter Calm or draw cards. Now, do we go for an elite fight? Dude, you know, this is probably extremely stupid, but thanks to the Gambler's Potion, maybe we'll be okay. At least they're weak turn 1, but you know, we just picked up some rather nice advantages. I kind of want to push forward a little bit here. Try to go for it. It's kind of like put up block. Crescendo will be free. We're not weak. We got 14 block on this turn. Wave of the hand. We could wallop and make them weak and do 30 damage and do another 30 damage and kill an enemy. You will do 26, you will do 14. That'll be 40 damage coming in, but we'll have way more than enough block. Dude, this is stupid. Yo, foreign influence. Yo, free die. We should wallop first. And actually, we can easily kill you with the die this, so we should wallop. Well, we can kill 2 of you. That's 30, that's 32. Well, the Taskmaster won't die, so let's go for the Slaver. You're dead. You're dead. That was an insanely good turn. Can I just say that? That was unbelievably fantastic, and we got lesson learned. Wow. Now, a second Battle Hymn is fine because we retain, and the retain cards become cheap, so I'm gonna take it. We have the innate establishment. I am gonna rest, just to make sure that we live here. You know, we have lesson learned, it'll get things upgraded, but 2 Battle Hymns is not too many. I stand by that idea. I am going to draw 2 cards, hopefully play some more powers. That's fine. No reason to play Foreign Influence. Let's wait on it. Could have duplicated something, like duplicated the Battle Hymn. Could have been interesting. Wave of the hand is what I want, especially with a finesse. We can actually also crescendo Inner Peace, but it doesn't give us any extra energy back. But at least Wave of the Hand finesse does. Well, it does give us energy, it makes them weak. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Oops, my bad. 24 damage. We're taking 1. Now everything's free. Blasphemy! No. If we crescendo wall up, we can kill 1, and then we have 40 damage incoming with 30 block. Smite won't kill you, but it will on the next turn, and then we can also get a Battle Hymn out to get another attack. But then, we'll have to... we can meditate, enter calm on the turn after that, and then make cards cheap. That seems like a very good plan. We need to become strong early, and how we do that, I think, is by a crescendo. Because now we can kill 1. Well, if we do this, it's 26 block. If we do this, it's 30 block. So I'm going to go for the 30 block. I guess this is actually the more ideal way of doing it. We'll put out the other Battle Hymn for free attacks in the future. Honestly, give me the third eye. We don't want lesson learned. Cut through fate is nice. Protect is nice. You know, we want these cards to be cheap. So again, we're going to take 1 damage. You're a minion. We're gonna save this for the boss. And I believe we can save it for the boss. Don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. Wallop is a good card, but we're gonna meditate to make cards free. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make Blasphemy free. Although we probably should. Halt is at least a block, though. My hand is full. We need to play Study, which means we're probably gonna play the Perseverances and then another block. But I want the Study to get the insights, so we can draw more. Eventually, the cards are gonna be so cheap and free thanks to meditating that we want to play as many as we can. Scry 3, draw 1. I could Third Eye. What are we hoping to get? Wave of the Hand? Yes. Wave of the Hand. Block him. Block him. Might as well hit him. We're doing 23 damage. Honestly, that's not really a problem. That's free. That means we take no damage, then we'll hit you twice. We have 4 cards in hand. We're only gonna draw 4 cards because we have double Battle Hymn. But still, like, these 2 smites, they leave for free. We can always draw more. We can make him really freaking weak. Or we can do Foreign Influence. I really want Foreign Influence to be like an attack. But I guess we're waiting for Lesson Learned to be the finishing blow. So if we can honestly just like skip, we're probably okay. Just to dump it out of the deck, honestly. Meditate costs 1, Cut Through Fate is free. What are we gonna draw? Probably a Third Eye. Play the Third Eye. Scry nothing. Meditate. What do we want to be free? Or to cost less? Wallop costing less seems really nice. I think that Sanctity costing less is nice because it's draw. And our deck is getting cheaper by the second. So, we will Smite, Smite, Cut Through Fate. We haven't even used any energy yet. I do want a Meditate in hand to make even more cards free! There's block. There's more block. There's a finesse. We have extra energy. We might want to just like play a Smite just to dump it. Meditate back more cards to be cheap / free. Another Wallop, Wave of the Hand. Our deck is starting to get very cheap. It's kind of the opposite of some of the runs that we normally play. Instead of trying to go for expensive cards and expensive decks and lots of energy, I'm going for making everything free. And slowly gaining strength. It's a bit of a longer fight, but I mean, it's working. Now, next turn, we want to kill you a Blasphemy, Wallop, Sanctity, Cut Through Fate into a Lesson Learned will probably do it, plus the Insight. Oh, it's turn 10. We don't even need to Blasphemy. Thank you, Damaru. Madaru Oblongata. Well, I would like to scry. I would also like to dump some cards. Let's be honest. We got a lot of cards in hand. That's a finesse. Replaces itself. Insight. We're definitely going to draw Lesson Learned, so we need to make sure that we can kill you. So, dump, dump, dump. Draw, Lesson Learned, and feed. Okay. Omniscience, Scrawl, Ragnarok. Omniscience is too expensive. Scrawl is really good, but we've learned from this fight that we have plenty of cards in hand most of the time. Omnisciencing I don't know, a study for setup or omnisciencing a card that we need in order to survive is nice, but we have to get an energy relic, and if we don't get an energy relic, we can't play it. We can meditate it to be cheaper or upgrade it to be playable, but with 3 energy, it's so scary. Now, Ragnarok is good damage, especially if you have a Talk to the Hand, but hey, guess what? We don't have a Talk to the Hand. And we have attacks. I still think you take Scrawl so that you can draw what you need. I think you empty Cage. You don't need Runic Pyramid with Retain build. Especially with 3 energy, it's going to be hard to play things. So I think you empty Cage, and you remove the curse, and you remove something that you don't actually like. Kind of don't like the Halt. I'm never actually in Wrath state, it seems like. Yeah, and if it's just 3 block with no other benefit, I don't care. I like Prostrate because you get the mantra. So we already have the Emerald Key. Power Boss, we only play a couple of powers. Already have the Emerald Key. We need to rest, and we need to visit a chest. A late shop would be fine. I might want to consider actually fighting the elites. We seem to do pretty well against boss fights and elites. This is a very dangerous path. But it's 3 elites. Oh my. Am I a sucker? I'm a sucker. No monoliths tonight? I don't know, it is getting late, and I think my housemate's streaming tonight. I have to check my schedule. But I'll do that after this run anyways. Just in case. So I really hate that we are on 3 energy, but I mean, we learned that we can make a lot of cards free, so it's not horrible. Will we scrawl? I think we probably just block. Probably just retain that. Let's scrawl now. I do like the idea of a meditate to make a card free. So let's do that. If we Wrath in the future, we'll get the energy back immediately. And doing this will make Sanctity free, so we can draw more cards. We don't need to put up any block, though, so maybe we shouldn't. Study needs to get hit by Lesson Learned at some point. GT Cork asks, how did you decide on the time slots? Well, basically, I had a schedule, and then Chris decided to start streaming, so he streamed when I wasn't streaming. Because I've been doing this for a lot longer than he has. So that's how the schedule was decided. I don't know what to play. With 3 energy, it's so hard to play cards. Any tips for the boss in Act 2? Depends on the boss. There's 3 of them, and they all play differently. With free blocks, I could Crescendo. We're very likely to draw Lesson Learned, and we will have a Smite in hand. Okay, I think you do Crescendo. Then you can Wallop. We're taking no damage. You can Smite. We're still taking no damage. We'll get a Smite next turn along with Lesson Learned, and Finesse will draw Lesson Learned. He might add a Burn, though, so maybe we should do some more draw on this turn, or play a Study. Yeah, I think we're okay. Could have played Sanctity, I guess, at the end, but it doesn't matter. So now Finesse will draw one of 3 cards. Even if it draws the Calm card, it's fine. Okay, so now we're drawing everything. So we're going to Insight, Smite, Lesson Learned. It's Sanctity, that's acceptable. I do think we want to get the Energy Potion. Energy is a problem in the deck. Empty Body. Exit your stance. Gain block. I do like this card because you can Inner Piece and then Empty Body for some block if you have nothing else to do. You're fighting the Knight. The Knight, when you get him down to half health, he'll clear his debuffs and hit you hard. So you have to make sure either you kill him as quickly as possible, or make sure on the turn after he heals, you debuff him with weakness and strength down, or poison if you're on the silent deck. I do like Empty Body, but I don't know if we need it. The problem is the only time I'm exiting stance is when I erupt, and I'm not really erupting that often, so maybe an Empty Body does fit for energy. Again, because we are kind of low on energy. Now if I go left path, we can fight 2 elites. If we go right path, we are forced to fight 2 in a row, but there's 3 question marks on the way. Fairy in a Bottle is really good. I'm gonna dump the Gambler's Potion for it and just hope we never use it. Add 3 cards for 10 HP. I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of good cards we could add in, even something like Enlightenment, making 2-cost cards cheap. That said, we do make cards cheap ourselves. Violence is just draw, which is nice. Flash of Steel is, again, just draw. Dark Shackles is lovely. Trip for vulnerability. We have no other vulnerability, so I do see this working. So I'm going to take Trip, and I'm going to take Dark Shackles, and I'm going to take nothing. I took Violence. Who knows? If we need to get lesson learned, Violence will help. But I did take all of those cards. Am I a fool? Maybe. I do need more block, so I'm going to Sanctity, see what we draw, and then probably Scrawl. Meditate doesn't actually give us any block, and I'd like to take no damage. I hate not being able to play Meditate, but I mean, if we get something really good, maybe we can make something happen. I don't know. Foreign Influence. I'll take a Talk to the Hand. And I'll take a Third Eye. Need to take no damage. Those are pretty good. Only Protect, Retain, but it's only going to be 1 next turn. We can... If we get Protect and the Perseverance is early, we can actually put up a decent amount of block. That's not a problem. On a turn like this, I also do think that maybe you do just try to block. Crescendo, Perseverance. It'll draw a Wallop and we can't play it. This will make everyone weaker. Should have probably tripped you. That was silly. Our blocks are free now. What's the consensus on Lizard Tail versus Fairy in a Bottle? Lizard Tail is obviously better. It used to be a boss relic, now it's not. You can get Lizard Tail just from an elite fight, which means it's a 50% 1-up. That's pretty good. That's a good relic. It being a boss relic is awful, because normally you want the energy. But it just being a standard relic is pretty good. That's my opinion. 28 plus 30. We can get 58 block. Right now these guys are doing 62 damage. 58 block versus 62 damage. $61 block versus 52 damage. And I'm saying this with the Wallop as well. I think you Crescendo. I honestly do. Like, Crescendo Wallop will kill this Darkling. Actually, you know what? If it kills him, we're taking less damage. So... Oh, but we're not getting the energy back. We're not in Calm. But still. You hit him, you put a block, you finesse, you're good. This will do 30, it'll easily do 45. Alright. Well, yeah, it'll do 45. Because you have 40 HP. Weird turn, but I think it does work. We actually did get energy from Nunchuck. Thank you, Nunchuck. I am going to play the Smite, though. How much damage is out there? 39, 40, 41? There you go. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Will Tafty. Thank you for lurking, and if you're going to sleep, you have a good night. Wish we had violence for lesson learned. I'm gonna get lesson learned. Like, that's my new goal every single turn from now on. That's more than enough block. That's very nice. I want to play Meditate. Oh no. I want to bring back cards and make them free. Another Meditate would fit in the deck. You can't play them both in the same turn, but it would still fit. Next turn, what do we want? Probably Trip. Probably Wave it. Probably all those cards, honestly. Well, there's Trip. Alright, not too much damage coming out. We're gonna be Divinity in 4 turns, but I don't think this fight's gonna last that long. I honestly don't. I mean, I don't think it's over now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's not gonna last because we are gonna kill him on this turn. Eruption will enter Wrath. Smite kills you. Smite kills you. Then we just gotta kill you with Lesson Learned. Right? Okay. Smite kills you. Smite kills you. Then we just gotta kill you with Lesson Learned. It's already doing 51 damage. We need to do 1 more damage. So you know what? 39. Lesson learned. Hit Dark Shackles. Enemy loses 15 strength for 1 turn. It's pretty good. Now, Mental Fortress. Apparently this is pretty good in a Divinity build, because you enter Divinity at the beginning of your turn and exit Divinity at the end of your turn. We don't really change stances too often. It's a little bit of block when you do, though. I guess with Meditate and Empty Body, sometimes we do change stances, but it's not frequently. With Meditate, we can bring it back and do it repeatedly. Maybe we can add in another thing, the exit stance. I can see this helping, but the problem is I don't see it helping on every single turn. I'm gonna skip it. Sash Whip is also an interesting one. It's upgraded, but we have ways of applying weakness. We don't need it. No, do not immediately travel to the boss. Instead, let's fight Reptomancer. Very difficult fight. Luckily, we got potions. Fantasy him. Establishment. Battle him. We need blocks. I don't have any blocks. This is very unfortunate. We have Wheel Kick. That's extremely helpful. Like, extremely helpful. We have Strength. We'll go for you. We can probably kill you in 1 hit. No, maybe not! Dun 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 dun. Well, we're gonna play both of these. Might as well. Oh, Orichalcum. It's the first turn, I think, since we've gotten it that we've used Orichalcum. Wow, that's that's a lot of damage. Well, you're getting Dark Shackled. Oh my god. What the hell are we hoping to draw? Well, an Energy Potion means that we can play more attacks if we get them. So we can kill units. So, you know, you're dead. We did get energy back thanks to Nunchuck as well. Well, I think we'll finesse into Vigilance. We can kill you. I mean, we have enough block. We don't even need to kill that dagger. We could kill the other dagger instead. which seems like a better move. And then I think I will Energy Potion Vigilance just so we can empty body for the energy. Although we're not attacking on a future turn. But maybe we are going to. But then we can just play this potion on that turn instead of this turn. Okay, yeah, end turn. If we need an Energy Potion, let's Energy Potion when we need it instead of trying to theorize when we might need it. That makes sense to me, right? Violence will draw Wallop. For 2, I don't think so. I mean, I think we have enough block. 27 plus 8. We won't be able to meditate, but, you know, the smites will eventually be free. I'd rather take no damage. That's probably fine. Actually, we might want to wall up next turn. I think we might be able to come close to killing the Reptomancer. Unfortunately, they're attacking. But I was thinking Crescendo, Smite, or even just like a Wallop. I mean, right now we're taking 32 damage. If we Wallop, we take 16. Actually, no, we only take 8, because you're vulnerable. So I could just Wallop Sanctity on this turn, and then on the next turn, go to town. Yeah. I like that. And don't draw anything. We're gonna have a lot of free cards next turn, and you're still attacking! Well, I mean, we have Perseverance, and we have Wave of the Hands, and we have an Insight, but you're still attacking! Alright, I am going to Smite, I think. Start dumping those cards. Wave of the Hand is good here. We have a Finesse. We have a Perseverance. Crescendo. If we crescendoed earlier, maybe we could have killed him on this turn, but whatever. It's fine. Take 8. You're doing 24 damage. We're probably going to rest at the next campfire just to make sure we can get through all these elite fights. We have so many of them to go through. Good God. So, Vigilance, Empty Body. Take 3. I don't know why Wheel Kick would give us anything worth... Oh, the energy! Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. And we can probably be comfortable with those cards coming up around. Take no damage, though. Do you never summon minions now? I really want you to summon minions, Reptomancer. Reptomancer is not summoning anything. Why? 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 Well, we can kill you next turn if we have to. So, Third Eye. Sanctity. Give me the Protect. End turn. We have 3 insights in hand. You're still attacking. You will never not attack, apparently, huh? Well, we're killing you on this turn, so... Unless we can put up just barely enough block, we're gonna kill you on this turn? Oh my god, maybe we'll be okay. How much block is this? 25? You're doing 24 damage? Did I get you? Alright, we're gonna stall for one more turn. I don't even really want to meditate, because it doesn't matter. If I scrawl, I don't have the energy to play anything. Just end turn. You're still attacking. I don't believe it. You are dead. Thankfully. To a lesson learned. But how did you just attack and attack and attack for so long? Entropic Brew. That is extremely good. Get rid of the energy potion for it. I think you just straight up go for another Protect. Tranquility is also really nice, but the Protect is going to be cheap and good block. So, we'll rest. Lesson Learned is going to keep upgrading our cards. Giant Head, I think, is not that bad for us. We can slow play very easily and then kill him, like, early in the fight, I think. Kinda hate the draw that we have because we have nothing in the discard pile. Meditate will make us calm. If we scrawl, we can play 0-cost cards and then bring them back, but what's the point? So let's just be calm. Bruh. That one comedian says, I effing did it, I beat Smo and Ornstein. Well, congrats. Those guys are annoying. I don't really play anything else to, like, make my deck go right now. I basically just hit, gain strength every turn, and then eventually we're gonna block, but we need to get those blocks in our hand. Kinda hate that you're even attacking me, really. I will take 1 damage, though. We need to make you weak, and the insights do activate your slowness. So what do we do here? This seems like a very good attacking turn. Crescendo. Foreign Influence. I will absolutely Wheel Kick. I will Smite. Smite. We did get energy back. Wheel Kick for card draw. We will Finesse. Insight. Trip. Very good card to get. Hitcha. Hitcha. There's a Wallop, but there's no way really for me to draw it, so I'm just going to play Vigilance. We did get 2 Protects, which is very nice. We're going to need him now, but we did like 400 damage in 1 turn. That's kind of our ideal turn, really. Okay, now you're weak. You're weak for long. More block. Protects and Smites are now all free. Everything in our hand's free. And we don't draw very many cards, but we're really just waiting for Lesson Learned to kill ya. So. Take no damage. Hit you. Hit you. Draw. I think a trip and then a violence on the turn after that is perfect. $43 damage on a single smite is good. Now let's meditate cards back that we would like to play. I think Protects would be very good to play. Because if we don't draw our kill card, we can just stall. So we'll play them. And we didn't draw it, but we can make sure we draw it next turn with Third Eye. We have a lot of Smites in hand that we can't get rid of, though, which is a minor problem. But that should do it here. Yeah, we're going to kill him on the next turn. We don't need to save anything else. So, end your turn. We're going to have a lot of Smites, but the Insights and the Perseverance should give us enough hand space to get Lesson Learned, and there it is. So 19 damage, 18 damage, 18, 19. Battle Hymn. 2 Battle Hymns and 8 are good. Wish Omniscience. Crescendo Pressure Points. Preserved Insect will make the... we still have a couple of elite fights, so it'll make them cheap. Cheap? It'll reduce their HP. Do we want to Omniscience? We don't really have the energy for it unless it's turn 1. Wish, we don't really have the energy for it. Omniscience could hit, you know, a block in an emergency. If we meditate it back, it can be cheap, but it exhausts, so we only get 1 value out of it anyways, 1 turn of it. I don't think we need these cards. I don't really want to play more than 2 Battle Hymns, because more than 2 means that we're getting way too many Smites in hand. We're not drawing that much. I don't really want more studies. I don't really want to double up on too many things. Yeah. And we don't need strength. I'm gonna skip. Skipping both of those rare cards, that's hard for me to do. Dude, Mummified Hand, we have to take the key, but Mummified Hand would be amazing. Our powers are cheap, but still, that's a tough card to say no on. Because we could play every power in our hand immediately. I mean, we have 2 Battle Hymns and an Establishment. Establishment! Still a good turn, but our setup turns take our entire card draw, they take our entire energy. We have nothing else. We have nothing left. Our turn 2 block, thanks to Horncleave, is nice, though. Right. I think you Vigilance, Third Eye, and prepare for a good next turn. We're probably not going to kill you, but you never know. Foreign Influence exhausts. I'm just going to let it sit. You're only doing 21 damage. I have no weakness I can put on you. I can easily get enough block. Well, no, I have to play another block to get there. But a Protect Perseverance will get us there. And we have a Scrawl, which is pretty good. Alright. Protect Perseverance. This is a good empty body turn. It costs us an energy, but we can kind of get rid of smites. And then we'll have smites in our hand that'll be free the next time he's not intangible. I do like that. Wave of the Hand, I would love to play it. We are going to play it. More draw. Trip. Perseverance. We need another block, please. Thank you. We are taking 2 damage. But next turn, I think we gotcha. I'll keep Finesse, it replaces itself. I wish I could hold on to Lesson Learned. We're probably not going to try to stall this guy, we're probably just going to kill him. It's just far too risky to do otherwise. Now, if we Blasphemy, he's dead. So, let's do that. Follow up, Poison Stab. Well, kind of awful card, but doesn't matter. Pen Nib. Wallop Pen Nib seems like a pretty good option, doesn't it? Fasting. We have 3 energy, which means we cannot play this. However, we do have Panacea. If we get Fasting on the same turn as Panacea, the extra strength in Dex is wonderful. Fear No Evil is nice if you're in Wrath, but I'm not really trusting myself to draw the correct cards. Evaluate for the Insight is good and good block. We do need some more blocks, but I really think Fasting, if we get lucky, it can be playable. I'm not going to say... We're done with the elites? Yo, I'm not saying it's always going to be playable, but it might be playable. So just on the off chance we get it and we still have an artifact, that's all I'm taking it for. Now against the Heart, that has to be turn 1. But maybe that's enough. Random attacks into your hand. Attacks aren't really worth playing right now. But it is very good to dump attacks so we draw more skills in the future. And if we get anything that retains, we can retain it, but I don't have retainable attacks right now. You're doing no damage. So, we're gonna meditate. Dude, honestly... Give me Wallop and Inner Peace, why not? Make them cheap. Then, you're not doing anything, but we have to play Wallop anyways. Well, we don't have to, but it's the damage we need. So what about a Crescendo? Yeah. I mean, it's a 100 damage turn, and we put up a lot of block. So we do not have any more artifacts, so I'm probably not going to play Fasting. I want to play it, but I think you really got to play it. Because we have so little energy, I don't think we can go down to 2. I really don't think you can go down to 2. So I'm not going to. Sands of Time. That's a very good card. We're not in any sort of wrath state, but I'm still going to play it. I don't know what's in my draw pile, but I'm basically just waiting for lesson learned at this point, and I don't mind stalling. It's going to be hard to get where we need to go, though, because we have all these smites in our hand. We can dump 1. Keep drawing. Don't got it. This will draw. Don't got it. Dump it. Don't play it. It's going to be tough for us to get it on the next turn because I don't want to kill him, but I think it's worth attempting. And actually, we can stall 1 more turn. And actually, we can even play fasting if we don't draw it. We can meditate back. Nothing useful. So I will fasting. I will protect. I will meditate. I will pull back cards that draw. And then hope that we can get what we need. Draw a card. We don't have the energy. We got to get it on this draw right here. All right. I tried. I tried, and I tried. I tried so very hard. A shop. It's Judgment, Gremlin Horn, and Anchor. So against this boss, Anchor doesn't really do that much. It's not going to do anything. They don't. No, the boss on the right does attack for 21. No, 16, something like that. Yeah. So I had 2 artifacts because we do have an upgraded Panacea in the Bottle Lightning. I am thinking about just saving my money though. But Anchor is really good. We're having trouble blocking on turn 1. I'm gonna go for the Anchor. It's good. And if we remove a card, it'll be on the next shop. We don't need to do it here. All right, 1 more question mark. We're gonna fight him. We get turn 1 and turn 2 block, but this is a very difficult fight for us. Admittedly. Okay, we take no damage, keep the miracle. If I can kill him though, we get a rare relic, and we're probably just gonna rest anyways. They are doing a lot of damage though. This might be a turn for not a turn, but this might be a fight for Blasphemy. Just make sure that you don't die on the turn you play the Blasphemy, if that's what you do. We can play fasting. We will take 9 damage. No. We'll take 0. No. We'll take 0 like this. We might as well hold on to the Protect. That way it'll be cheap next turn, aka free. But now we have extra dex and strength and we didn't lose any energy. Okay. Trip you. We cannot exit stance, but we can put up 31 block and we can wallop. Can I kill you? Wallop will do 27, then we'll do another 20. Well, it's not going to do 27, it's going to be nearly 50. So we can block enough on this turn. It's something like this. We have enough block already, we have 54. So we're just going to hit you a couple of times. And you're dead next turn. If we get lesson learned, we'll use it. If not, we'll try to stall. We can exit stance. 20, 34 block. We can easily put up enough block. Just don't draw lesson learned on that turn. Foreign influence gives us nothing I want. I will skip. We will play our cards in our hand because we're going to kill you next turn one way or another. And we do have a lesson learned coming up, so we are going to get another upgrade. Good. Violence. Not really what you're hoping for, but it's something at least. Do you take a Tranquility? So you can crescendo Tranquility? It is very tempting, isn't it? I mean, we have a crescendo, why not take a Tranquility? That way you can play them both. Now, I think at this point we might just Smith. We're not that low on HP, and if we ever want to play Fasting, we really need to... Well, not we really need to upgrade it, but it's really nice to upgrade. Study, too, to make it cheaper, but let's hit Fasting. Alrighty then! Panacea Fasting. Lovely. I think we're only going to play the one Battle Hymn for now. Maybe we'll play the other one later, but I don't want to make him too strong. Okay, Wave of the Hand and... Oh my god, you're doing 44 damage. Well, that seems like a very good turn for this. Do we want to get attacks? You know, this could be a very good turn for Divinity, or sorry, not Divinity, for Wrath if we can get it, but I don't think we can. I mean, we could get literally the Wrath card. Eruption. I don't think I can kill a cultist, though. What else are we gonna do? 40 plus 16. I can kill one. So I'm gonna kill one. Now, scary, but we have Pen Nib. We can kill another cultist on the next turn and hopefully exit stance or put up blocks. We can exit stance. Perfect. So, you have to die. There goes Pen Nib. That's a good Pen Nib. This also seems like a very good Tranquility turn, although we could Inner Peace, but if we Tranquility, we can draw with Inner Peace. You're doing 50. Tranquility, Inner Peace, Protect. We don't have the energy. We're not going to take too much damage, so I am going to Protect, Meditate. Well, we should Smite and then Meditate. Actually, we're taking no damage. And what are we going to bring back? A Wallop and a Sanctity. The Perseverance and the Protect will be free eventually. I want to make cards that don't retain by default cheaper. So the Sanctity and the Wallop, I've saved 2 energy by storing them. Study is an interesting card. For draw, I do think we need it. Though I would very much like to draw into a Wave of the Hand on this turn, but I don't think we can. No, we actually can. We're not going to get a whole lot of block, but we should make you weak if we can. Well, I mean, next turn we're going to have Sanctity, Empty Body. We can play Wave of the Hand then. Okay. Unless we draw it right now, which we didn't. So vulnerable. I think I am going to study for the insights. I think we need the card draw more than anything else. Might as well hit ya. It's damage and we get some block back. Get rid of the Smite. We have a lot of cheap cards now. So, a Wave of the Hand. You're doing so much damage. We could Wave of the Hand again and then play 2 blocks. Or what we could do is Empty Body. Then Wave of the Hand, then Protect. Now you're weak for 8 turns. That seems pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We're slow playing a little bit, waiting for Divinity and also just slowly playing the Smites when they become free. But it's working. Okay, we'll hit you We'll hit you. Gain strength. Next turn, what do we want? Insight's fine. Don't want it, don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. Actually, Vigilance is worth playing. Just to get into the calm state. It's 10 cards. So we want a Sanctity as like our second card. We need one more block, so give me a... Give me a 21 block Perseverance. I'd like to keep both Perseverances at about the same level of block. And then let's get Wallop free, and let's get Sanctity free. Free card draw seems good. Okay, what do we do now? Well, I think we Wallop. Trip's coming up soon, so maybe we should try to draw that first, but still not drawing it. Some Smite, Insight. There's Trip. Taking no damage, so we'll attack. Attack. Trying to get more attacks, but I don't think we can. That's free. Still need 2 attacks. I don't have 2 attacks. Well, if I don't have 2 attacks, let me wall up and then Third Eye for a specific set of cards next turn. I think that's pretty good. Holding on to 5 free cards that we can play whenever we need to for good value. That's a pretty good turn. This is a good empty body since we're going to end with Meditate. Finesse. Give me a expensive Protect. We have 4 energy we should probably draw. And, well, let's make Vigilance and Cut Through Fate free. Maybe if we get everything free, we can just play every single card in our deck forever. You ever think about that? Huh? Maybe if every single card we ever get is free. Bookjug says, this is my hardest boss. I really like fighting this boss because they do not get stronger unless you will them to. You can slow play them. And we have a very slow deck right now. So give me a Protect. Perseverance, we take no damage, so we can do attacking. Let's see if we can draw Trip. It's going to be hard to do, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you just get lucky. Inner Peace is 1. That's unfortunate. We can now play Battle Hymn, so I will. We'll draw more. I'd like to play Foreign Influence to kill, just in case we can get a card out of it. Or we could just do it now to see what we get. Dude, Heavy Blade. Alright, so there's 61 damage. That seems pretty good. I played 2 attacks, so there's a strength upgrade right there. Insight, we'll hold on to it. Make this Protect free. GT Cork says, I like powers too much. Powers are fun, but as long as you're not playing defect power build with storms, this guy is not the end of the world. We can put up a lot of block now. This is what the deck is kind of designed for, putting up a lot of block. Okay. Eruption. Wallop for 66. Smite for another 66. We don't have any way of bringing back the upgrade card. Lesson learned, so I'm just gonna kill you. We used Pen Nib, but oh well. Good fight. We're gonna have plenty of HP going into the camp, so we might want to do an upgrade. What would we upgrade? Study. It's too expensive. We do not have the ability to actually play that right now. So I'm thinking we're 3 HP down. Scrawl is also good. Scrawl might be better than Study. Let's get Scrawl free. That way we can actually play the cards we draw with it. Then, Dolly's Mirror. We could double up on a Talk to the Hand. We have a lot of blocks in hand. I don't think we need Talk to the Hand. Centennial Puzzle is really nice for card draw. We can only really do a couple of things. We can Relic, card removal, Talk to the Hand. What would we double up on? Scrawl? Dark Shackles? What about Panacea? So if we do not get a early fasting, we can still play the fasting. I kind of like that idea, actually. Or if you get it turn 1, you can ignore all the debuffs from the heart. Yeah, you know, I kind of like that idea. It's not that good against the enemies we're about to fight, but we're going to be playing Panacea turn 1 on the heart for sure. And we're going to play a lot of powers turn 1 for sure. So doubling up on Panacea so we can draw it and play fasting seems smart. Now, do we want Talk to the Hand? Talk to the Hand is really only useful when we only have one of them. It's really only useful for activating Wave of the Hand. Though I suppose the free attacks will be giving us block back, and then we don't have to worry about putting up block. I think it's probably worth adding, but with a 34 card deck, it's very thick and scary. But there's a Panacea. We're gonna play Battle him, Establishment. And I'm very tempted to make him weak next turn. So I think I'm going to. It's not good block at all, but making them weak will probably save me more block on the next turn. Because instead of them doing, like 60, they're only doing about 40. Brilliance, Dramatic Entrance, Poison Stab. I will take a Brilliance, because it does get stronger turn after turn, even though Dramatic Entrance exhausts. Give me Dramatic. Talk? Are we really going to talk Dramatic for block on this turn? Yeah, I just dumped the card. I don't care. We're actually taking no damage, which is pretty good. So there's the other Panacea, so now we can play fasting when it comes around. We need to turn. That's easy enough. Can we kill you? I mean, Crescendo means we do 30, 30, 30, 30, and you're dead. I think we should kill him, because we have a Tranquility in hand. So this is already proving the value of Crescendo as a way of killing enemies. So thank you for that, Crescendo. We're going to be just fine going into the heart fight. And we can probably even lesson learned one more time. If we Tranquility Empty Body, we can get more energy back. And then Scrawl. Although if we Scrawl immediately and we get our lesson learned, we might just be able to kill him on this turn. We don't have the energy. No, well, because it's Tranquility Empty Body. No, we don't have the energy for it, and it's not going to do enough damage. I screwed it up! I thought we would have enough, but we don't. So, well, now we do, but we don't. Damn it. Inner Peace Eruption will get the energy back, I think. Hold on, Inner Peace Eruption will go to 2 energy, and then this will do 50 damage. Inner Peace Eruption. Lesson learned. We've done it. We need Meditate. When your deck gets this thick, you should be Encumbered. That would be pretty cool. Whetstone does nothing. Gotta love it. Skip. You know what we could do? We could duplicate Panacea. I think I'm actually going to do that, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to duplicate Panacea. Because now we're protected from all the debuffs, and we can play fasting, and we don't need the other Panacea. I should have non-duplicated it because now, or duplicated the Panacea in our deck, because now that's a very good use of that. I understand that now. Oops. Well, you know what? There's more strength, and there's more strength per 2. Caca! Caca in chat, please. So we are a wonderful deck right now. We are frail! I guess we needed more Panacea, unfortunately. Oh well, we have plenty of block on this turn. Let's finesse. Hey, let's play Blasphemy. Let's protect. And we are going to take like 5 damage, but if we meditate, we can bring 2 cards back and make them cheap. Well, we need to play our blocks. There's our second meditate, by the way. So, Sanctity. We should have played Protect first, and we could have drawn another card. But we did draw block. And I'll be honest, I'm perfectly okay with all of this. I really am. Our meditates are now free. They're going to cycle each other over and over again. We have the Fairy in a Bottle to come back to life if we take a big hit. Fasting is... Sorry, Panacea is still in our draw pile. We're slowly getting to it through our thick deck. But when we get there, then we can play Fasting. And we can meditate Fasting back if we keep meditating Meditate. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to keep meditating Meditate. You got to keep meditating the Meditate. Meditate, 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 meditate. Might as well do it now. Baloo Bear! Thank you for the resub for 9 months. Hope you're doing well in all this craziness. I am, and I hope you are also doing well in all of this craziness yourself. I guess we should have drawn. So give me Meditate and... I mean, if we keep bringing back Perseverance, it'll get stronger as we play it, which seems smart. So there's Panacea, so we're going to bring back Fasting on this turn. So give me... We're going to play a lot of blocks. Actually, we don't have a lot of blocks to play. We're going to cut through Fate and hopefully draw another one. But give me Empty Body. Because we're going to end turn and Meditate. So I guess having Meditate, that one Mental Fortress power would have been really nice to have, because if we're playing Meditate and we're playing cards to exit stance, we're going to be constantly shifting in and out of Calm. That extra block could matter. So I see it now being important. I understand. I understand. No, keep Dark Shackles in the draw pile, please. We want Wave of the Hand and Dark Shackles and blocks. That is a good turn next turn. What do we do right now? We hit. We hit. We're going to take more damage, but there's not much we can do about it. We're going to bring back Fasting, and we're going to bring back Empty Body. We're starting to get free cards. It's starting to get better. We need to play Wave of the Hand first, even if it costs us a hit. Then we'll Empty Body. Then we'll Fasting. Thank you, Panacea. Then Perseverance. Then Protect. You're now weak. We're taking 5 damage. We still have the potion. I'm relying on this potion to be the best thing ever. So now when we play Talk to the Hand, we're going to play it for 1 damage. Every single attack will pay for itself, so we don't have to worry about playing the smites. We can just play them. We have 1 energy. I will scrawl. I will trip you. I will Sanctity. If we draw a Meditate, I'll play the Miracle to get cheap cards. We didn't, but the Perseverance will still be free regardless. So this is still okay. We've got a couple of good blocks in hand. Now, we are unlethal. We gotta do something about that. We only have 2 energy this turn. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. And you're not weak. Can I draw? Blood for Blood is free, but I cannot draw on this turn. So we just have to put up as much block as we can, which means... Protect. Perseverance. That's 90 damage! We're dead! No! No, wait. I don't know what I'm looking for. I need these cards. I need the draw. Please! I think we're dead. We have 3 HP. We've got 3 HP, guys. We got 3 HP. I think we have to Blasphemy. This would be wonderful if the card that won the run was Blasphemy. I think we have to play it because we have to do 300 damage. So let's run the math. That's 100 damage, that's 100 damage, and that's 100 damage. We have the damage. What we need is the block. Well, we're not putting up the block net. We can't draw blocks on this turn. We don't have any except for empty bodies. So this will keep us alive when we play cards. We die next turn, but we're dead next turn anyways. We hit you, we hit you. There's my study being upgraded, finally. And you know what? Not playing that study earlier got us into that situation. I didn't have any draw. I didn't have the meditates, the sanctities, or the insights to get to my blocks. I will say, I was not expecting Blasphemy to be the card that won the run, but that's kind of why I wanted it in the deck, to be perfectly honest with you. Not only against the Spire Shield and the Spire Spear, but just to have a 1-turn kill card if I need it, with all of the free attacks we would have in our hand. That was great. That was a very clutch Blasphemy, but it frickin' worked. Oh. That was also a relatively slow run. Considering the strengths of it, I was very surprised that it took that long. Sorry, I'm just on my phone. Very surprised. I'm very surprised that it took that long to fight elites and bosses, but the run was pretty strong. We just had to play very slowly with 3 energy. If we had 4 energy, the run is significantly easier. But being able to have cheap free cards with the Protects and the Perseverances, the Meditates, helped out a lot. We didn't need attacks because we had Establishment and Battle Hymns. Really, everything else that was in this deck was just about survival. I will say, Crescendo and Tranquility ended up being very helpful. I think I will start taking these a little bit more frequently. I will say that I still don't think that Cut Through Fate was that useful. It's just an attack that draws, but other than sometimes being free with Meditate and then incrementing strength, it didn't seem that helpful. We had a hard time getting blocks once we Pandora's Boxed. Pandora's Box could have been a little bit better for us, but I gotta admit, Blasphemy, you did help a lot. So for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.